Hey guys, RTT back here for another video, guys. Today I have a phone that came out back in September 14th of 2020. And that, of course, is none other than the LG Wing. Probably the coolest phone I have ever personally seen. You already know on this channel, we love foldable cell phones. We love cell phones in general, any type of cell phones. So I had to pick up, of course, the LG Wing. That actually finally got Android 13 update in earlier this year. So this actually can be updated to Android 13, thankfully. But it does come with Android 12 out of the box. We get two different, we get a charging cord here and a charging port. Also, this is a renewed device by Amazon, so that's why I'm unboxing it and looking at it here. But with that being said, I got some issues right away from Amazon, okay? First off, you're going to see here, I do end up dropping the phone because, yeah, it's like taped in there, but not really taped in there. Like, there was no padding at all around this phone in any way possible, which is so freaking annoying. Second thing here, as you can see, the biggest thing about this phone, the coolest thing about this phone, is that you can actually slide the screen, like literally slide it so it's like horizontal, and you can take off the screen protector, which is really cool. Inside here. Now, the back screen protector, there actually isn't one. And I thought there was, and I spent the whole video here trying to take it off. It's not a screen protector at all. This is just a peel or a label on the back of the phone. And for some reason, I thought I could peel this off, like actually pull off a screen protector. No, you can't. There's no actual screen protector. So I don't know why Amazon puts this on the back of the phone, that little sticky thing right here. Because not only is it annoying to get off, which took me a little bit of time to get off. Obviously, if you have Goo Gone, it's like almost instantaneous. I don't have Goo Gone at this moment in time. But it leaves a sticky residue. So I had to literally go over it with alcohol wipes and just try to get all the little residue off. It took me so freaking long to do it. And also, again, this is not a screen protector on the back of this phone. I don't know why I thought this was a screen protector. It's so glossy and stuff. It looks like a screen protector. It's not, though. So this is not like a peel this and then the screen protector comes off. No, this is literally just they put this little thing on the back of the phone for no reason, for no actual purpose. Now, there is a, actual like serial code number on right there, and also the device. That's normal on most Android phones. It's actually nothing new, nothing different. But other than that, though, yeah, no, this is not a screen protector at all. So let's get past this part because let's talk about some specs. So talking about some specs for this phone, this does have Gorilla Glass 5 front and back. It has an IP54 dust and splash resistance. It is water resilient coating. Does not guarantee ruggedness or use in extreme conditions. It has a rotating POLED screen, 6.8 screen actually. A 1080p by 2460 pixels. It does come with Android 10 out of the box. Obviously, Android 12 here. It does have a card slot, which uses shared SIM slot. It comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM and two different storage options of 128 and 256 gigabyte. It does come with a 64 megapixel, 13 megapixel, and 12 megapixel cameras on the back. It does shoot 4K, 30, and 60 FPS. It does have a fingerprint reader on here, which is awesome. You're going to see as we go through here, there is actually a front camera that actually extends up while you're using this phone, which again, like I said, you're going to see in a second, which is really freaking dope. But overall, this phone was discontinued because LG stopped making phones. And because LG stopped making phones, this phone just kind of went by the wayside, which is really sad too because the design for the phone / concept of this phone is so freaking amazing. And it's so awesome to see what more they could have done with it. But sadly, it just simply is a nothing burger at this moment in time, And it is what it is. When a phone, can't really make phones anymore, a company can't make phone anymore, things kind of just go downhill. So let's get into the camera portion of this because the camera is actually freaking dope as heck. All right, so now getting into the camera portion, I want to dedicate this part just to the camera because this camera is so freaking dope. You guys can see right here at the very top, instead of being a punch hole camera, there's actually a little camera that comes out whenever you're using the front facing camera, which again is just so dope and cool. I just never seen it on a cell phone before. And it makes perfect sense because you can't really have a front-facing camera when you have a screen that swivels, right? It's not something that really can happen. So you have to figure out something and kind of make something work, and that's exactly what LG did here. They found a way to make it work by making it swivel. Now, I will say overall-wise, going back to the camera function, there is another really cool thing about the camera function, and it actually revolves around the idea of the swivel, surprisingly enough. I'm getting a lot of things because I just actually set this phone up, so I'm getting a lot of notifications about, hey, make sure you accept the LG agreement and make sure you do this, this, and this. Yeah, whatever. It's going to be the joystick feature of this phone. Now, you might say, wait, what's the joystick feature of this phone? Well, if you put this phone in swivel mode, which obviously, again, like I said, is just going ahead and doing that, the front-facing camera will go down at first. You could actually bring it back up in a second if you wanted to. But this is Joy-Con mode. So you could use the bottom screen as almost a Joy-Con to go around the area and take pictures. So you can kind of, it almost is a point like it's a, what's that thing called? A gimbal. That's pretty much what this is. You can go ahead and do that. You can lock it into place. You can do different features with it. No, if you flip it upside down, it's not gonna actually work like that. I'm sorry, I tried. But with that being said, you can also use the bottom screen for other things outside of, you know, just Joy-Con mode or joystick mode. You can also use it for slow motion. You can use it for other stuff. And again, it's so disappointing that LG could not continue making these phones and continue putting out these cool ideas, because LG is known for, as a company, for putting out the craziest devices possible. But sadly in 2021, they officially announced they're no longer going to make cell phones. So it's one of those things where it's like, there's so much ideas that this could have gone to, or kind of continued. It's very disappointing that this is where it will all end, / all stop. Because this phone is truly an amazing phone. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.